ऑफ कर डन।
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and merciful, it gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all for the 6th Grand Annual Day and School Day celebration and award ceremony of Darul Uloom Ahmadi Solo. I am extremely happy to get this opportunity to address you all on this auspicious occasion. Children are the futures of tomorrow. All the students are witness today, receiving honors for their talents and hard work. Will grow up to the responsible citizens of tomorrow. May Allah help them to grow up to make us proud and achieve the highest human wealth. I feel proud to be part of this institution. Due to less time, without continuing my speech, I will start the program. Here, I would like to call Muhammad Umar from 7th standard to recite a few verses from the Holy Quran.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الملك القدوس السلام المؤمن المهيمن العزيز الجبار المتكبر سبحان الله عما هو الله الخالق البارئ المصور له يسبح له ما في السماوات والأرض وهو العزيز الحكيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله لله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah. Next, I would like to call Hafiz Muhammad Faizan, student, to present the Naat praise of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. دربار رسالت میں کیسی وہ گھڑی ہوگی. دربار رسالت میں کیسی وہ گھڑی ہوگی. حسان کے ہونٹوں پر جب نعت نبی ہوگی. حسان کے ہونٹوں پر جب نعت نبی ہوگی. بوبکر عمر ہوں گے, عثمان علی ہوں گے. بوبکر عمر ہوں گے, عثمان علی ہوں گے. حسنین کے نانا کی کیا بزم سجی ہوگی. دربار رسالت کی کیسی وہ گھڑی ہوگی. حسان کے ہونٹوں پر جب نعت نبی ہوگی. آقا قمر لیکن اصحاب ستارے ہیں. آقا قمر لیکن اصحاب ستارے ہیں. اس چاند کے ہر جانب تاروں کی لڑی ہوگی. اس چاند کی ہر جانب تاروں کی لڑی ہوگی. جب وادی طائف میں رنگین ہوئے جوتے. جب وادی طائف میں رنگین ہوئے جوتے. عرشوں پہ فرشتوں پر دل پر بھی نبی ہوگی. पर्दा गुनाहों का आंखों में लड़ी होंगी दरबार रिसालत की कैसी वो घड़ी होगी हसन के होठों पर जन्नत नबी होगी दरबार रिसालत की कैसी वो घड़ी होगी हसन के होठों पर जन्नत नबी होगी। अस्सलामु अलैकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
MashaAllah. Next welcome address by our teacher Hafiz Abdul Aziz Sahib, science teacher. I request you to come.
नहमदुहु व नसल्ली अला रसूलिल करीम अम्मा बाद अऊज़ु बिल्लाहि मिनश शैतानिर रजीम बिस्मिल्लाहिर रहमानिर रहीम। I sought in the name of Allah, who is most merciful and most gracious. Honorable guests, esteemed parents, teachers, my dear colleagues and beloved students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. On behalf of our madrasa, Darul Uloom Ahmadi Solur, with immense pleasure and gratitude, I extend a very warm welcome to each and every one of you. This is our 6th day annual celebration. Today, we gathered here not just to mark an occasion, but to celebrate the essence of planning, growth, and community that defines our madrasa. This annual day serves as a significant milestone where we reflect upon the journey of another successful year gone by. A journey filled with dedication, perseverance, the pursuit of knowledge, and various physical activities. It's a time to acknowledge the hard work and achievements of our students, the unwavering support of our parents, and the invaluable guidance of our teachers, headmaster, and our beloved correspondent. As we gather here, let us remember the importance of education in shaping minds, nurturing hearts, and building a bright future for generations to come. In our madrasa, we not only impart knowledge of the Quran and Islamic teachings, but also instill values of compassion, empathy, and respect for diversity. To our distinguished guests, your presence here honors us and strengthens the significance of our mission. Your support and encouragement inspire us to continue striving for excellence in all that we do. We all have assembled here today to motivate and cherish the young minds present among us. Apart from it, this is a great occasion to welcome our chief guest, Janab Asif Iqbal Sahib Daman Barkatuh, the headmaster of Mazharul Uloom Higher Secondary School, Amur. He has a huge experience in the field of teaching for more than 35 years. It is a big achievement, sir. He is also serving as a headmaster of Mazharul Uloom Higher Secondary School from 2017. He is dedicated, hard-working, sincere, and student-friendly teacher, and a very good mentor. Today, his students are at a very high position in this society. He is one of the gems of our community who always keeps supporting and guiding the students to achieve success in their lives. I welcome you, sir. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. On this special occasion, I would also like to welcome our chief guest, Janab Tamim Basha Sahib. Our chief guest is doing his service to the community as an English teacher. He has completed his MA, MPhil, and PA in English. And he is an English teacher in Mazharul Uloom Higher Secondary School, Amur, From past 7 years, he is serving as a teacher. He also served as a lecturer in Mazhar Ulum College for 2 years. He is a very good mentor and guide for all the students. He plays an important role in guiding the students with various innovative methods in teaching and learning process. I welcome you, sir. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. I would also like to welcome our guest of honor, Janab Appapile Haji Mubin Ahmad Sahib Daman Barakatuhum, correspondent of our madrasa and managing director of Shalimar Tanning Company, Solur. He is one of the most dynamic personality and he is one of the gem to our community who is always supporting us. He is one of the most precious gem from Allah to our community. I welcome you, sir. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. Now, I would like to welcome the principal of our madrasa, Hazrat Maulana Mufti Abdul Shakur Sahib Miftahi Hasni Daman Barakatuhum. He is always worried about the students. His guidance and support has led us today to celebrate the 6th year annual day. Through these 6 years, he has supported and guided us during hard times. I welcome you, sir. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. Now, I would also like to mention our beloved trustees, Janab Appapile Masih Sahib and Janab Appapile Sami Sahib Daman Barakatuhum for standing by the side of us in all our missions. I welcome you, sirs. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. As we embark on this joyous celebration, let us embrace the spirit of community and harmony, strengthening the bonds that unite us as a community. May Allah's blessings be upon this gathering and may our efforts be guided by His wisdom and grace. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to each and every one of you. Let us join together in celebrating the achievements of our students and the spirit of learning that flourishes within these worlds. Ahlan wa sahlan marhaba. With these few words, I would like to conclude my speech. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Jazakumullahu ahsanal jaza.
Thank you, sir. Now, I request our correspondent, Janab Appapile Alhaj Mubin Sahib, to honor our chief guest, Headmaster Asif Muhammad Sahib. Thank you, sir. Also, I request to honor S. Tamim Muhammad Sahib. Thank you, sir. Also, I request Janab Adil Sahib to honor our correspondent sahib. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, this time to present the student program. First of all, I would like to call S. Abdul Mateen, 8th standard, for English speech.
نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I start in the name of Allah, who is most merciful and most beneficent. Respected Hadi Sahib, Honorable Chief Guest, beloved Mufti Sahib, respected teachers, parents and distinguished guests and my dear friends. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In this present occasion, I would like to speak about the importance of education. The Quran encourages Muslims to strive for knowledge, ask questions and improve themselves. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, طلب العلم فريضة على كل مسلم ومسلمة. Seeking the knowledge is a religious duty for all the Muslims. So education is most important for both men and women equally. Both together make a healthy and educated society. It is an essential tool for getting bright future as well as it plays the most important role in the development and the progress of the country. It also plays a vital role for citizens to become responsible for the better future and the development of the country based on highly educated people. They become the base of the developed country. So proper education makes the bright future of both the individual and the country. Education develops the people's mind to great level and helps in removing all the differences in the society. It provides ability to understand every aspect of life. It provides ability to understand all the human rights, social rights and responsibility towards country. Educated people are quite likely to convince to their point of view. Education is a foundation of a progressive society. It provides opportunities, reduces inequality, and leads to the economic and social development of the country. Let us value education and use it to create a better future. May Allah bless us with knowledge and education. I conclude my speech with a quote that education is the most powerful weapon to change the entire world. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, Muslim, for enlightening us for the importance of education. Next, I would like to call A. Muhammad Akif, 7th standard, to deliver Tamil speech.
மதிப்பிற்குரிய ஹாஜி சாஹிப் அவர்களே, முஃப்தி சாஹிப் அவர்களே, சிறப்பு விருந்தினர் அவர்களே, ஆசிரியர்களே, பெற்றோர்களே மற்றும் என்னுடன் படிக்கும் மாணவ செல்வங்களே, அஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும் வரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி வபரகாத்துஹு. என்னுடைய தலைப்பு என்னவென்றால் கல்வியும் ஒழுக்கமும். இஸ்லாமிய மார்க்கம் உயர்ந்த ஒழுக்கத்தையும் நற்பண்புகளையும் போதிக்கக்கூடிய மார்க்கம். மனித வாழ்க்கை அனைத்து கட்டத்திலும் ஒழுக்கம் பேண இஸ்லாம் வலியுறுத்துகிறது. அல்லாஹ்வின் தூதர் நபி ஸல்லல்லாஹு அலைஹி வஸல்லம் அவர்கள் மனிதர்களுக்கு வழிபாடுகளை மட்டும் போதிக்க வரவில்லை, மாறாக கொள்கை வழிபாடுகள், சட்டங்கள் என்பதை எல்லாம் தாண்டி உயர்வான ஒழுக்கத்தை மக்களுக்கு போதித்து ஒழுக்கத்துடன் கூடிய சமுதாயத்தை கட்டி எழுப்புவதும் அவரின் வருகையின் நோக்கங்களில் ஒன்றாக இருந்தது. அல்லாஹ்வின் தூதர் அவர்கள் ஒழுக்கம் மற்றும் நற்குணத்தில் மிக சிறந்த முன்மாதிரியாக திகழ்ந்தார். அல்லாஹ் கூறினார், நிச்சயமாக நீங்கள் மகத்தான நற்குணமுடையவராகவே இருக்கின்றீர்கள். அல்லாஹ்வின் தூதர் அவர்கள் ஒழுக்கம் மற்றும் நற்குணத்தில் ஒட்டுமொத்த உருவமாக திகழ்ந்தார். ஒழுக்கமில்லாதவனுக்கு கல்வி இல்லை என்று அரபியில் கூறுவார்கள். கல்வியை தேடக்கூடியவர்கள் ஒழுக்கத்தை கடைபிடிக்க வேண்டும். ஒழுக்கமில்லாமல் கல்வியை பெறுவதால் எவ்வித நன்மையும் இல்லை. கல்வி தேடுபவர்களின் எண்ணம் நல்லதாக இருக்க வேண்டும். இன்னமல் அஅமாலு பின்னிய்யா, நிச்சயமாக செயல்கள் அனைத்தும் எண்ணங்களை பொறுத்தே அமைகின்றன. ஒவ்வொருவருக்கும் அவர் எண்ணியதை கிடைக்கிறது. ஆசிரியர் பாடம் பயிலும் போது மாணவர்கள் அவசரம் காட்டக்கூடாது, பொறுமை காக்க வேண்டும். ஆசிரியர் பாடத்தை நடத்தி முடிக்கும் முன் குறுக்கீடு செய்யக்கூடாது என்ற ஒழுக்கத்தை மாணவர்கள் இந்த நிகழ்வில் இருந்து பெற வேண்டும். ஒழுக்கமில்லாத கல்வி காகித பூ போன்றது, அது பணம் தராது. இமாம் இப்னுல் முபாரக் ரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி அலைஹி அவர்கள் கூறினார், 30 வருடம் நான் ஒழுக்கத்தை கற்றுக்கொண்டேன், அதன் பின் 20 வருடம் கல்வி பயின்றேன். இதைப்போல் நாம் ஒழுக்கத்துடன் சேர்த்து கல்வியும் கற்க வேண்டும். இப்படி செய்தால் வாழ்க்கையில் முன்னேற முடியும். இத்துடன் என்னுடைய உரையை முடித்துக் கொள்கிறேன். ஜஸாக்கல்லாஹு கைரா. அஸ்ஸலாமு அலைக்கும் வரஹ்மத்துல்லாஹி வபரகாத்துஹு.
நன்றிகளாக நபி ஸல்லல்லாஹு அலைஹி வஸல்லம் ஒழுக்கத்தை பற்றி மிக அருமையாக பேசுவதற்கு நன்றிகள். Next, I would like to call Khurram Adil, Tanveer and Noman from 6th standard to present the song Praise of Almighty Allah. I call 3 of them to come.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله. Every night and every day, every night and every day, never forget to say La ilaha illallah. Never forget to say La ilaha illallah. Every night and every day, every night and every day, never forget to say La ilaha illallah. Never forget to say La ilaha illallah. When you walk down the street, use your time and repeat, and say with every heartbeat La ilaha illallah. And say with every heartbeat La ilaha illallah. Every night and every day, every night and every day, never forget to say La ilaha illallah. Never forget to say La ilaha illallah. To be able to defeat Shaitan and his deceit, as Allah will defeat La ilaha illallah. As Allah will defeat La ilaha illallah. Every night and every day, every night and every day, never forget to say La ilaha illallah. Never forget to say La ilaha illallah. If you want to succeed in every single day, follow the Prophet Muhammad, La ilaha illallah. Follow the Prophet Muhammad, La ilaha illallah. Every night and every day, every night and every day, never forget to say La ilaha illallah. Never forget to say La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. Assalamu alaikum.
MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Next, I would like to call K. Muhammad Arshan from 7th standard to recite Surah Fatiha and Surah Alaq with English translation.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. I seek refuge in Allah from the Kafir Shaitan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praise for Allah, the Lord of the world. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim, the most gracious and the most merciful. Malik Yawmiddin, the master of the day of judgment. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. You alone we worship and you alone we ask for help. Ihdina as-siratal mustaqim. Show us straight path. Siratal ladhina an'amta alayhim. The path of those upon whom we have preserved. غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. Not of those who endure their anger and not of those who are punishment. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Read with the name of your Lord who created everything. خلق self-sufficient. Inna ila rabbika ruj'a. Indeed, going towards your God is the return. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Next, thanks, mashallah. Next, I would like to call Muhammad Umar Aur, 7th standard, to recite Ayatul Kursi and Surah Al-Kawthar with English translation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. I seek refuge in Allah from the accursed shaitan. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious of the most merciful. Allahu la ilaha illa hu. Allah, there is no God but He. Al-Hayyul Qayyum, the living, the subsisting eternal. La ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm. Neither slumber nor sleep. Lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. Is all the things in the heavens and on earth. Man alladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'idhnihi. Who is the that can in His perfect effect and victories. Ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. He knows what appears to His creature ahead of behind them. ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء. Nor shall they encompass any of His knowledge. وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض. His throne is over the heavens and the earth. ولا يؤوده حفظهما. He feels no fatigue in guarding and consoling them. وهو العلي العظيم. For He is the Master, the supreme in glory. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. Inna a'tainaka al-kawthar. Indeed, we have granted you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, al-kawthar. فَصَلِّ لِرَبِّكَ وَانْحَرْ. So pray to the Lord and sacrifice. Inna shani'aka huwa al-abtar. Indeed, your enemy is the one cut off from the root. Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you. Next, I would like to call Saad Khurram and S. Modamar to make a conversation.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, sir. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Umar. How are you, sir? Alhamdulillah, I am fine, Umar. And what about you? Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, I am fine. Where are you going? I am going to mosque to offer my prayer. And what about you? I am going to field for playing football. Don't you offer your prayer? Yes, I do, but sometimes I don't. As a Muslim, you have to offer your prayer regularly 5 times in a day. This is from our Lord Almighty Allah. I request you to offer your prayer regularly. You are right. Hereafter, I will offer my prayer regularly. From where you learn all these things? With the grace of Almighty Allah, I learned it from my madrasa, Darul Ulum Ahmadi. Jazakallah for your guidance. Let's go to mosque. Inshallah, I will also join your madrasa to learn such beautiful things about Islam. Alhamdulillah, let's go. Jazakallah.
MashaAllah. Next, I would like to call Janab Nadeem Ahmad Sahib, Tamil teacher of our institution, to present the annual report.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Annual report 2024-25. Darul Ulum Ahmadi, Showroom, Amul. A brief history of Darul Ulum Ahmadi. This institution was started and dedicated in the loving memory of our correspondent Founder Ali Janab Appa Pillai Haji Queen Ahmad Sahib. Parents Ali Janab Appa Pillai Haji Hafizur Rahman Sahib Rahmatullah alayhi. And Janaba Hazrat Muhammad Ahmadi Begum Sahiba. The foundation stone of the institution was laid down in the year 2016. It was registered under Shalimar Charitable and Educational Trust. At present, 40 students have been studying with accommodation. Besides memorizing the Holy Quran, our students are pursuing school education from 6th standard to 12th standard. Our madrasa is unique and different from other madrasa in many aspects. I just want to mention here one aspect of our institution. There is an academic session every day after Dhuhr Namaz. It is headed by our correspondent Ali Janab Appa Pillai Haji Mubin Ahmad Sahib. In spite of his busy schedule, he conducts the meeting daily with students and teachers. Also, he gave many ideas to the students to build good characters in day-to-day life. May Allah bless him and accept his all good deeds. Our madrasa principal Hazrat Maulana Mufti Abdul Shakur Sahib Miftai Qasmi taking part for the development of students in both education, kids and school studies. Also, he gives full support to teachers and often conducting meetings for the development of institution day and night. May Allah bless him and accept his all good deeds. Totally, 8 teachers are working in our institution, 3 for Quran studies, for his teachers namely Hafiz Muhammad Rehan Sahib Ziyai and Hafiz Muhammad Saad Sahib Ufazi for Nazira and Hifz. For Qiraat, Hazrat Hafiz Qari Ziaur Rahman Sahib Pernagar. For school studies, 4 capable teachers are working, namely Mr. Muhammad Basha, MSc B.Ed for Mathematics subject, Mr. Nadeem Ahmad, MSc B.Ed for Tamil subject, Mr. Nazir Ahmad, MA B.Ed for English subject, Mr. Abdul Aziz, MSc B.Ed for Science subject to teach school syllabus here. This year, one more teacher is appointed for physical education, namely V.M. Shamil Ahmad, MA B.Ed. Weekly 2 days, he practices various games and exercises for our students. Also, conducted many events in order to improve physical activities of our students. We are thankful to AOES Amur Muslim Education and also Janab Asif Iqbal Ahmad Sahib, Headmaster of Mazharul Higher Secondary School, Amur, for giving permission to our students to continue their school education in Mazharul Higher Secondary School, Amur. This institution provides the best quality education, academic atmosphere and students' enjoyment. Students learn school education at morning session and they learn and memorize the Holy Quran at afternoon session. Students present Qiraat, Naat, Hadith and news headlines daily. As I mentioned earlier, that our correspondent Ali Janab Appa Pillai Haji Mubin Ahmad Sahib spent his precious time in guiding and counseling the students. Because of his effort and guidance, we have achieved this much academic excellence in both Islamic and contemporary education. Our last year student U. Muhammad Azhar got 524 marks out of 600 in plus 2 public examination, also got class first mark. And M.L. Farhan Basha got 406 out of 500 marks in SSLC examination during the academic year 2023-24. Finally, I pray Almighty Allah to bless our institution, students, founder, trustee and members. And I pray Almighty Allah to accept the hard work and noble intention of our founder. Ameen. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. As sir mentioned, and they said they have appointed Hadith Sahib one more teacher. Now I would like to invite Janab Shamil Ahmad Sahib to present the annual sports report.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Annual Sports Report 2024-25. It gives me immense pleasure to present the annual sports report declaring the academic year 2024-25. The sports event of Darul Uloom Ahmadi Solo was held on 2nd February 2025, bringing together participants, spectators and staff for a memorable day of athletic achievement and team spirit. The event showcased the commitment to promoting physical fitness, teamwork and the importance of healthy competition this year. Sports event was a huge success. With 40 participants, a variety of events were engaged and record-breaking performance in several games and events such as football, volleyball, high jump, long jump, 100 meters, running race and badminton. The students give their best to compete with each other. These showed their interest and self-confidence among the students. I would like to thank Almighty Allah for making these events a huge success in their individual and team skills in various events. This huge success will be incomplete without mentioning the support of guidance of our beloved correspondent Haji Appa Pillai, Mubin Ahmad Sahib and Mufti Sahib. The winners will be rewarded with certificate and mementos. Finally, I pray Almighty to bless our institution, founders, teachers and students to get much more success in the future. With these few words, I conclude my report. Jazakallah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite our correspondent in Ababule, Alhaj Mubin Sahib, to give presentation address.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Assalatu wassalamu ala Rasulil Kareem wa ala alihi wa sahbihi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Distinguished chief guest, Imam Iqbal Sahib, Principal of Muslim High Secondary School, we are greatly honored to have you here, sir. Janab Sahib, teacher of the English department in the school. Thank you so much, sir, to be here and gives us immense pleasure to welcome both of you in this annual day celebration of our school. Today, as we gather to celebrate our annual day, we take immense pride in witnessing the remarkable progress and talents that each one of you has cultivated over the year. My dear, this day marks not only a celebration of academic achievements, but also a testament to the values of Islamic learning that we strive to embody within these hallowed walls of our country. We are proud of your dedication to the Quranic teachings, your commitment to ethical conduct, and your pursuit of knowledge in various disciplines. Your performance today, whether in recitation, Islamic studies, or cultural presentations, showcase the holistic of madrasa education. Remember, the knowledge you gain here is not just for personal advancement, but also to serve your community and contribute positively to society. Always try to be beacons of compassion, understanding, and justice, embodying the true spirit of Islam. As we look forward to the coming year, let us continue to nurture curiosity, embrace challenges, and work together to elevate the madrasa to even greater heights. Congratulations to all of you, and may Allah guide you on your path of learning and virtue. Alhamdulillah, just before the Asr Namaz, Alhamdulillah, we had a gathering of our past pupils in the first row of this mosque. And for me it was a moment of such joy that I just cannot express the feelings which I gathered in my heart. It was unimaginable for me, my dear friends, because when I saw the students who had graduated in this madrasa with tips, alhamdulillah, and I saw them when they were like small young children, and today they were also such grown-up adults. And it was a feeling, when a farmer sows the seeds, his seeds in the field, then when he sees the harvest coming up, the amount of joy which he obtains looking at the harvest. So the feeling was simply, for me, it was an achievement. Alhamdulillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had given us this opportunity over here that we could, do this work for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And, I still remember those days when I used to travel from Chennai to Hamburg, and at that time we used to travel by road most of the time. And today, because of the traffic, we usually take the train. But whenever we used to travel, it was, at that time we used to stop over in some of the mosques. So at that time, in some of the mosques, we used to see, madrasa education, especially when the students were given the opportunity to stay in those mosques, so that Nuraniyat, which was there, I thought that we should have this sort of, a madrasa amongst our surroundings. And Alhamdulillah, Allah was so kind that He accepted our dua. And today we see this madrasa amongst the surroundings of our industry. And the students, when they are reciting the Quran and together they are doing their academics, it simply, gives us a feeling of satisfaction. Because when we really get this satisfaction in our hearts, that is where, we tend to feel that we have, alhamdulillah, we are doing something for the society. We are really delivering. We are giving back what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us, which is very important for each one of us. Because when we give back and then we bring up our students and we bring up our community for progress and growth, that is what is really the need of the hour. And alhamdulillah, I'll tell you from the bottom of my heart, I would like to remember, my father, Mufid Rahman Sahib. He used to always, be so connected to the Quran. Alhamdulillah, in his days, he was in the world. But once Allah gave him the hidayah, and at that time, after which he was always, so much engrossed and always used to, tell us that we cannot leave reading the Holy Book. And Alhamdulillah, that particular, feeling of his, it went into our hearts, and today we are here, Alhamdulillah, trying to nurture that to our students out here. At the same time, I'd like to recall my mother, Janaba Ahmadi Begum Sahiba. Alhamdulillah, I was just a boy of 5 years when my mother passed away. So Alhamdulillah, so it was a moment, that particular moment when we were all children, we were 4 of us. And of course, my younger brother was too young, he was just 19 months old. My elder brother and my sister. So, at that particular time, it was because I still remember those days when we were young, sometimes we are able to, keep these feelings in our hearts. So, she was also who used to always, think about the poor. She would like to, always give to society, give something, for the betterment of society. Whatever she would have, she would give it away. That was the feeling, which she always carried in her heart. And Alhamdulillah, those things, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala could put the same thing into our hearts as well. And Alhamdulillah, after which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was so kind that He gave us mother in the form of Zinat Taj Sahiba, who nurtured us, who brought us up. We are standing in front of you. It was that tarbiyah, that, education at home, the proper upbringing, these things are very important for each one of us. That, we have to have that, the right upbringing, so that, we are able to present ourselves in good way to society, and at the same time, live up to the expectations of everyone. So, Alhamdulillah, similarly, we are also trying in our earnestness out here at the same time in our home as well to nurture our children in the right way, because when we nurture our younger ones in the right way, then we build up a good society and we are able to, put a good face in front of everyone. And Alhamdulillah, Allah has been so kind that He has given us this wonderful deen of Islam, which really gives us, shows us the way. It's just not an ideology, but it's a way of life. That how we have to lead lives practically. What Hazrat Prophet ﷺ has taught us in his 62 years of living, from the time he was brought into the world and the time of 40 years where he was considered at that particular moment when the entire decorum of society had totally vanished. So he was a man who showed light to everyone. And after the removal, Alhamdulillah, the whole world was transformed and he left the legacy to his Sahaba Karam. And Alhamdulillah, we are all here, practicing that way of life which Pure Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has shown us. And inshallah, it's there's a lot more which we can speak, and the speech is endless because our deed is such that we have so many things that we can ponder upon, and we can really, practice in our day-to-day lives. So Alhamdulillah, the students out here, you have been really doing your work so hard, you have been studying so well, your Quran, and it's only through hard work, through consistent performance that we will be able to achieve anything. It's just not that, we work for a while and then we can get the things done. No, it's hard work, it's perseverance, it's going every day. We have to move on and on and on. And inshallah, that day will not be far when we will be able to achieve our goals. Inshallah, I wish you all the very best, and I thank once again the guests who have come here and who have encouraged us. And Alhamdulillah, a very great thank you, sir, for giving us the opportunity to enroll our students in Mazlum Higher Secondary School. It's really an opportunity that we could students in both the directions. So inshallah, we will take the mission forward and we will try and do our best in our earnestness for the days to come. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
Thank you everyone for inspirational speech. Now I would like to call our chief guest, Janab Asif Ahmad Sahib, headmaster of Mother School, to give the chief guest address.
Not only that, here, Mr. Basha Sahib, who is also a teacher of yours. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, first of all, I got an opportunity by our Mubin Sahib. Once again, I could be his hand here in this annual sports day. That is the 6th annual sports day. Already I have visited the first annual sports day, I think. Well, I got an opportunity, not he got it, I got an opportunity. Because these students, they are very good students, just now I have seen, especially about their skill, about your knowledge, about your explosion, without fearless, and the words as well as pronunciation is very, very good, no doubt at all. Now I notice in our school also, the students came from Madrasa are much more better than the students, regular students of ours. Not only about discipline, not only about their character, even in education also. Because even in our school, the 10th standard, second rank in public examination from Madrasa. I'm not going to take which Madrasa, but Madrasa students will got the second rank. Not only that, in 12th standard also, the first student got Madrasa. Very good students are there. So really, you got an opportunity to study here in Madrasa. With interaction, you are correspondent. The first place I found like this, as a teacher has told it, there is an interaction between the students as well as the correspondent after this Zohar Namaz. So there may be a lot of, maybe there's some hurdles may be there, maybe some errors may be there, maybe some fantastic process not gone. But we can discuss, the discussion between the correspondent as well as the students is a wonderful opportunity. You have got it. And at the same time, your teachers also very good one. They are teaching well. And especially about the education, some of the students has told, that is also very good sentence they have. explore. So education always needed to each and every student. Already we are educated by Quran, that is Quran told everything, not only education of the world, deen as well as dunya, both education we need. At the same time, a student should be a discipline as well as education. The both character are there. Seriously, thanks to this management as well as especially our Mubin Sahib to organize such an events. For the past 6 years, he is fighting, he is doing, he is planning, and especially presentation with the teachers and with the students. Wonderful atmosphere, very good atmosphere. I like it very much. And at the same time, he has told that, so he thanks me for the admission of the students, enrollment of the students in our school. Now I wish to thanks to our Mubin Sahib because these students especially we want it. We expecting this type of students, no doubt at all. Very good students. So lastly I wish to conclude because if you thanks. So will you advise to the student, your target should be high. Secondly, you should not expect only to pass the examination. Whatever may be, from lower level to higher level, from madrasa students as well as Qurani Talim as well as the education of the world. So in both you have to concentrate and you have to know each and every sentence, you have to understand properly and you have to develop your knowledge. Each and every day you have to develop your knowledge. Because nowadays is a competitive world. Everybody expecting I have to achieve that position. That may be a collector, that may be a doctor, that may be an engineer. Maybe highest position we are expecting. Not only that, especially to our society, especially to the Muslims, we are very much back to education. Mostly, not only in Mangur, everywhere we are finding that Muslims are very bad in education. But I thought we got an opportunity that in our Mangur, elders have built up such a way that students, they have to prepare for the examination and they have to succeed in the future also. They have to build up their own character. So very interesting the planning they had done. So with these few words, I once again thanks to each and everyone for giving me an opportunity. I thanks one and all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Your thoughts are very valuable. Now I would like to call Janab Nazir Ahmad Sahib for vote of thanks.
I would like to thank Almighty Allah for making this event a grand success. On behalf of all students and teachers, I am glad to be standing here to express my vote of thanks. A special thanks to our chief guests, Ali Janab Asif Iqbal Ahmad Sahib and Sheikh Tamim Basha Sahib for accepting our invitation and for being here with us today in spite of his busy schedule. Your thoughts have truly inspired us. Also, I thank our correspondent Ali Janab Appapille Haji Mubin Ahmad Sahib for always guiding and inspiring us. He is not only spending his time with us today, but also for encouraging us to achieve many endeavors. I thank our Mufti Sahib who always guides and supports us. We thank our trustee Janab Muhammad Masih Sahib and Janab Muhammad Sami Sahib for standing by the side of us in all our endeavors. Finally, I would also like to thank all the teachers, students, parents, and each and every one of you for being here and making this day a wonderful and memorable day. Thank you once again. Jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. Dua by correspondent Anand Rubin.
اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى ال سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم عليه. اللهم انت السلام ومنك السلام، حينا ربنا بالسلام وادخلنا الجنه برحمتك دار السلام. تبارك ربنا وتعالى يا ذا الجلال والاكرام. تبارك ربنا وتعالى يا ذا الجلال والاكرام. لا اله الا انت سبحانك اني كنت من الظالمين. لا اله الا انت سبحانك اني كنت من الظالمين. لا اله الا انت سبحانك اني كنت من الظالمين. اللهم اني اعوذ بك من الهم والحزن، واعوذ بك من العجز والكسل، واعوذ بك من الجبن والبخل، واعوذ بك من الغلبة الدين وخير الرجال. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي امري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم اجرنا من النار، اللهم اجرنا من النار، اللهم اجرنا من النار يا مجير يا مجير يا مجير. اللهم اغفر لي ولوالدي وللسائر ولجميع المؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات والاحياء والاموات برحمتك يا ارحم الراحمين. اللهم بارك لنا في رجب وشعبان وبلغنا رمضان. صلى الله تعالى على خير خلق ونور عرش سيدنا محمد واله واصحابه اجمعين. سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله.
The first session has ended. Inshallah, second session will start after Maghrib Namaz.